All right, shalom everyone, and peace of the Lord for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Please invite your friends and share the link with everybody, and let us have some good time with Orang Orang. I said to myself, what I will talk about today. What should really I talk about today, beside Orang Orang? Is Rumble working or not yet? Let us see. Don't tell me this idiot Rumble did not work. Let me exit. Orang Orang working? Yeah, it's working. All right. So I saw a video of a Muslim from Indonesia, and like I don't, my Indonesian is very strong, but I like to be humble. I don't like to speak about how many languages I speak. So I'm not going to show you really how good I am, but I will translate for you what he is saying. So here, this Abdul, the Indonesian, they call those people Ustad. Ustad in Arabic mean master. I mean, this guy, if he speak to me for 5 minutes, I will wipe the floor with him. The one they call him master. Yeah, you must be truly, truly a true master, brother. So the title, it says, don't die as a kafir. Many Muslim, but die as infidels. Well, I have a bad news for you, Muslims. All of you are infidels. You are a black stone kisser. You believe a black stone erase your sin. And you believe doing Hajj, going around the stones a couple of times, it make you free of sin. In fact, you believe that saying Shahada will make you go to heaven guarantee. So when this guy, he say in his title, many Muslim die, but die as an infidel. I guess they're using Google Translation to translate. And then he start mentioning something very funny, and I find it very weird.
Sekolah, di office, di tempat-tempat awam ada pengumuman. Apa itu? Guna masker. Iya kan? Kenapa guna masker? Masa itu.
Do you remember Indonesian when they announced to you that in school, in mosque, in university, in street, you have to wear a masker? Do you remember? Okay.
Itu penting guna masker. Maka diumumkan pagi, tengah hari, petang, malam, pakai masker, pakai masker.
Orang masker. Everybody have to wear masker. Everybody. Okay, but why we need to wear masker?
Kenapa? Waktu itu masker penting. Sekarang masih ada pengumuman itu? Masih ada? Jawab dulu. Masih ada? Kenapa? Tak penting lagi. Kalau ada yang guna masker sekarang, ada dua kemungkinan. Sakit atau hidungnya PC.
If somebody use a masker now, he have a sore in his face, Yeah, he's a comedian supposedly. But why people don't use masker today?
Masker penting 2020. Sekarang tak lagi. Kenapa? Sudah lempas.
Why?
Covid sudah selesai.
COVID is over. Let me get you busted, you idiot. This is your stupid prophet. When they asked him about disease, transmitted disease, he said there is no such a thing. You see all those hadith? Your prophet, he said, there is no such a thing. In fact, they brought to him, they told him, a Bedouin man, he came to Muhammad, he said to him, speaking about we should not mix sick camels, and they are sick with with something called jarab. I don't know what jarab mean in English. Let us see what jarab mean. Um, Arabic English translation. Let us see. We type jarab. Jarab. This Google is an idiot. It's giving me something weird. Jarab. Is it a scap? Maybe scap? Scap, I think.
جرب.
No, not jarab, jarab.
Scab.
Is that correct, guys? Is a scab is a disease? Is Google translation correct? And this is usually diseases, you know, happen even to human beings, not only to animals. All right. So they said to him, we should, a Bedouin man, he said to Muhammad, we should not mix between a sick camel and infected camel. So Muhammad, he said to him, there's no such a thing. The translation here is false, by the way. He did not say there's no infection. He said there's no transmission disease. There's nothing called a transmitted disease. It's not exist. So the guy insists, he said, but Prophet, how come if we bring a sick camel with this disease, we mix it with the other camels, all of them they get sick. So look what Muhammad, how smart he is. So he said to him, so who is the one infected the first one? The genius Muhammad. Okay. So you're saying to me now there is a transmitted disease? Okay, I will go with you. So the first one, where he got the infection, if he is the first sick one. But do you see how the Muslims, they try to hide the true story? So this idiot, he is speaking about like we wear a mask and they command us to wear a mask, but now we don't wear it. Why? Because it's not needed. Why? Because COVID does not exist no more. So in 2020, it was a must. Now it's not. But this idiot, he forgot. Actually, I don't think he even know what he was talking about. Those people, they don't even know how to say their prophet name correctly. They make a lot of money. They put them in the stage. They give you speeches about how to be a good Muslim. But the second you ask him a question about the stupid Islam, he will go and panic. This is Sahih Muslim. And the translation here is accurate. There's no transitive disease, no evil omen, no safar, no hama. By the way, translation is, I mean, look, they don't even translate anything. Hey Muslim, do you know what hama is? I mean, is that a translation seriously? Is that a translation, or those stupid, they don't know what the word means, so they put them as it is. No adwa. But by the way, Muhammad in different places he says there is evil omens. Actually, in the Quran it says that. Isn't it the Quran speaking about blowing in the knot and bewitching an evil omen? if we look more, look at this one here. The messenger of Allah as saying there is no, again the translation is false, doesn't say no infection, there is no transmittive disease, no evil omen, no evil omen or serpent in hungry belly, and no hama. Again, a nomadic man, Arab, saying, how is that when a camel or in the sand, as they were gazelles, and a managi camel came among them, it gave them the manag. He replied, okay, who infected the first one? So Muhammad, he made it clear that the disease does not transmit, transmit from one person to one person, one animal to other animal, or even human. Muhammad quoting Az-Zuhri says, a man told me that Abu Huraira narrated to him saying that he heard the Prophet saying, a diseased camel should not be brought with a healthy camel to drink water. This is the stupid Muhammad. Do you remember the story of Muhammad? He gave advice to the Arab men again not to do pollinate the trees. The Arab, Muhammad, he make poo-poo, and then people they laugh at him, and then Muhammad he tried to fix it. So he saw the Arab, the Bedouin, doing hand pollination. Doing hand pollination. Let me see if I can find the hadith. Yeah, so he saw them doing hand pollination. He said, well, you are doing that. Are you stupid? You know? And remember, Muhammad, when he speak, he claimed that Allah told him. Here we go. This is again, this is very authentic. This is not da'if. The Muslim, they will say to you, da'if, potato, you know, Islam is da'if anyway. So this is Sahih Muslim here. Obligation to obey what he says with regard to matter of religion, but not to what he says with regard to worldly matter. So here, the Muslim, they notice that Muhammad, he make poo-poo. We obey him when it comes to religion. Other things he make himself, he knew, but he's a donkey. And by the way, this is not what Muhammad said. This is the Muslim now. They are making the chapter name to defend Muhammad actually. Okay, well, he is a prophet of God, so he do no mistakes when it's come to about God, but when it come to other matter, he's stupid. So read carefully. Anas, Mr. Anas, the companion of Muhammad, he reported that Allah Messenger happened to pass by people who had been busy grafting the tree. Actually, they are doing pollination. And he said, so what they do, you know, they bring like there's a male palm tree and female palm tree. So what they do, they take branches from the male palm tree and they start shaking it above the female tree, so they can pollinate the palm tree. So Muhammad, he says, say to them, if you were not to do it, it might be good for you. All right. So Muhammad saying to them, if you did not do it, it might be better for you. Which means he's advising them, don't do that. So they abandoned this practice. And what happened? The yield declined massively. He, the holy prophet, happened to pass by them and said, what has gone wrong with your trees? Again, you know, the guy, he just destroyed their food. And he is asking them what happened. He is the one who made the poo-poo. And he is the one wondering what's wrong. Why your trees are bad? They said, you said so and so. Thereupon he said, you better a knowledge of technical skills in the affair of the war. And here Muhammad, as usual, he make a poo-poo. He claimed that nothing can affect anything. All is the command of Allah. All is what? Is the command of Allah. So the first one is infected by Allah. And this one is not infecting anyone, which means each one of those camels or a human being will be infected by Allah. Because remember, the Muhammadan, they believe that everything is in the hand of Allah. Do we have any Abdul wanna call us beside the orang orang? Let us open Discord to see if we can get any Abdul, especially from the orang orang Islamic community. Yeah, I mean, Muhammad, that's it. Like, why he did not say to them, you know what, you know your business, this is not, I don't know, I'm not expert. But he, this man, Muhammad, he claimed to know everything. Start the stage. All right, let us see. We open Discord. Let us see if we can get some Abdul. Imagine if this potato, he dared to call me for 2 minutes. Just imagine what would happen. Just think about it. They claim they have knowledge. You know, they bring them to mosque. They make, those people, they do nothing, by the way, for a living except this. Making a lot of money from the fools. Add sound effect? No, it cannot. Haram. Haram. Music is haram. Muhammad told them music is haram, and then the Abu Bakr, he came, he found a bunch of girls dancing and playing with the drum for Muhammad and singing. And then he said to him, oh, music instrument of shaitan in the house of the Prophet, because he told them that this is the music instrument of shaitan. So he told the Muslims, this is, you know, shaitan. Music is satanic. But he himself, he have girls dancing for him. Okay. What we typed here, hold, okay. Shaitan. All right. Let's see where is the hadith about Abu Bakr. Guys, can you hear me in Discord? Because sometimes nobody hear me. All right, good. Let me find the hadith. Let us see this one here. Ah. And by the way, Muhammad is against slavery. but he have slave black women dancing for him. Abu Bakr came to my house while two small Ansari girls. They translate it as Jawari. Jariya is a slave girl owned by the Ansar, not a small Ansari girl only. They are young slaves. Were singing beside me the story of Ansar, and they were not singers. Abu Bakr said, musical instrument of shaitan in the house of Allah Messenger. So Muhammad said to him, let them, man, let them. It is Eid. It's Eid. What do you mean it's Eid? Either singing is haram, it is shaitan, it's satanic, or it's not. See the hypocrite? He told the Muslims, if you play music, Allah will destroy you. You cannot sing anything except the Quran. Now, if we go to Indonesia, we will find that every single Indonesian, Muslim, not Muslims, listen to music. And we Christian, we love the music. What's wrong with the music? We praise the Lord with the music. What's wrong with that? Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, we can share the screen, no problem. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Who is a Muhammadan? He believes in Allah and His amazing messenger. Anyone? How is people on Rumble doing? Are you guys rumbling? I hope everybody is rumbling there in Rumble. Let us see the Rumble versus YouTube. We should make like kind of a challenge between those who they are on Rumble and those who they are in YouTube. See who do better. Maybe we should make a program about like who can quote a verse for us fast. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anyone? If you are an Indonesian Muslim, you'd like to join us, please feel free. I like to listen to orang Indonesian. We can talk about a lot of orang issues, and we can speak about the Quran orang. Any orang topic we can talk about it. Yeah. Any Muhammadan? All right, looks like there's not too many Muhammadan here, but anytime there's a Muhammadan would like to join us, feel free. So here you see that Muhammad, he claimed to be a person who have a certain kind of ethic, like music is forbidden, drinking wine. What about Muhammad drinking wine? In fact, the Muslims, they drink wine like crazy. The reason the Muslim Muhammad, he came with this he did not forbid drinking wine in the Quran. Not a single verse in the Quran says wine is forbidden. It says ijtanibu, avoid it. All right. Muhammad, as usual, like if you ask the Muslims, okay, where in the Quran says that wine is forbidden, they will say to you 590. Okay, read it for me. Where it says that wine and alcohol is forbidden. I want to see it. Any Muslim can show me? Do you see what it says? So avoid it. And there's no strictly, and there's no all. And there's no abomination. All of those, they add them to the Quran, as you see. Nowhere in the Quran here it says that this is forbidden. Period. Go ahead, Maru. Are you a Muslim? Maru, Mr. You, are you a Muslim? Is he talking, guys? Okay, if you do not know how to talk, you can sit in the keyboard. Hello? Alright, I have to let you go until you find your way to talk. Alright? So, as you see, and the funny is, Muhammad accused that alcohol is from shaitan in this verse. But the same Muhammad, he claimed that alcohol is a miracle from Allah. Do you remember the stupid, what his name? This monkey, Ahmad Nader? He called me and he said, I don't know how many, according to study, they gave birth with defect. And we know that the most nations in the world who have a defect is the Muslims, for a very simple reason. Because Muhammad and Allah allowed them to have sex with their cousins. So they have all kind of diseases, disability, the defect in their body, and their heart, in their limb, you name it. Because having sex with your cousin is having sex with your sister. It's an incest. So here you see in chapter 16 verse number 67, the Quran praise alcohol, claiming that it is a sign from Allah for those who have wisdom. Wisdom. It is what? It is a sign from Allah. What is a sign from Allah? The alcohol. Here, the Muslim, they were drinking like crazy. And Muhammad have no problem with alcohol. When the problem started, it started when the Arab and the Christians start making fun of Muhammad and his people. They are so drunk and they are praying tearing apart. So Muhammad, he told them, Allah told me, don't pray when you are drunk. It's in the Quran. If you read the reason behind this story, you will see that the Arab, they were laughing at Muhammad and his followers. They are drunk. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Orang Quran. You know? So they were drunk and they became the joke of everybody. So what Muhammad said to them? Allah told me, oh, who you believe, approach not salat. You remember salat mean prayer, not plussing. Like when they say the Muslim, Allah pray on Muhammad. Allah do salah on Muhammad. What salah is? Prayer. They always lie. When you are drunken state, enter, you know what you are saying, not what the meaning. In Arabic it says, حتى تعلموا ما تقولون. So you understand what you are saying. You know what you are saying. Not understand actually. So you know what you are saying.
So that you may know what you are saying.
They don't know what they are saying. And as you see, this is documented in the Quran. Do we have any Muhammadan? So look at this stupid religion. Here, the Quran claims that alcohol is a miracle from Allah. It's in front of you. Chapter of the bees, and Nahl mean bees, verse number 67. And those who they have wisdom is the one who understand the sign of Allah. So Muhammad could not explain why somebody get drunk when he drink this. So he claimed it's a miracle from God. Any Muhammadan who is not a drunk? Well, there is no mention of drugs, you know, in the Quran. I don't think it was popular at that time there. Drugs was more popular in Iran, in Persia. Like if you know the story of the guy, his name, in fact, the word hashish, hashish, is coming from a guy, his name is Hassan al-Sabah. They call him Hassan the Hashash. He is the leader of the Hashashin. He's like this guy, the Mahdi, you know. But the difference is, this guy was so rich, and he built many castles. He's Ismaili, from the Ismaili sect. He built many castles, and he is very rich. And he bring young men to his castles. His castles full of alcohol, women, free food. So they bring young men, youth, and they drink, they have sex as much they want. Every day they sit with this guy, like during night they are just having sex and drinking. During daytime, like around 11 in the morning, they gather those young men to meet with the Hashash, the boss. And he schooled them about obeying him and how that will give them the happiness which they are living right now. This is paradise. So he teaches them, today you are in the paradise already. Look, we have everything. You will pay for no food. Amazing food. Very expensive. Beautiful women. You drink as much you wish. And you are protected. And then what this Hassan al-Hashashi do? He sent, how he make money. You know the word assassin? Assassin is coming from him. The word assassin is coming from him. Let me see. So anyway, he sent a letter to any king or any rich person. He gave him 3 days to pay him etc. money. If you don't do so, he will send one of his men to kill him. So his wealth was increasing, and he established castles all the way from Persia all the way to Syria. He becomes so powerful, and even during the crusade, he have an agreement with the crusade that they will not attack him. In return, he will not allow any threat to come from his side toward them. Let me see. Yeah, his main castle was called the Castle of Death. Like, I don't know if I can find you an English version of this. Let me see. Ah, here it says, okay, we can make it in English. All right. All right. So this is here. This is like a picture of what he do. You see girls, young boys, music, drinking. It's like a small paradise. Unlimited sex. All right. His name is Hassan al-Sabbah, but his real, like the known, is Hassan al-Hashash, the assassin. Assassins, you see? This is what he do. He is the assassin. Anyone, anywhere. He don't pay him money, he will be in dead. Because those young men, what he do, after he make you addicted to his lifestyle, he command you, he send you a mission. He will say to you, don't come back unless you kill this person. You will not be allowed. And he will send more than 3, 4 to be sure that this person will be killed. And he will command each one of those young kids, you cannot come back unless you kill this person. And this person usually is the one who refused to pay him money. And it doesn't matter who you are. Even if you are a king, he will assassinate you. Because those young kids, they are desperate to go back to the women, the drugs, hashish, money, sex, you name it. Here, the translation is not accurate. This is the castle of death. It's called castle of death. Qala'atul Maut. Let's go back. All right. The castle of the Maut. Al-Maut means death. All right. And this is where he established it. Look how big it is. It was fort that stood guard over a valley. I don't know what's wrong with this website. Each time I try to highlight it, the page will freak out. All right, I will not highlight then. Anyway, his story is very, fascinating about how Islam always is connected with sex, drugs, assassination, death. All together is Islam. Anyway, if you never heard this about this before, you can search for this title. I can post the link for you if you like to read. But again, remember, Wikipedia is not really an accurate. We cannot take it as a source for anything. All right. So I did not read it really, the whole article, and I always assume that those articles are full of garbage. Not necessarily true. All right. Just as just to let you know. So actually, you know what? Hold on. Who is the most rich person in Canada now? Anyone heard of someone, his name is Aga Khan? Have you ever heard of Aga Khan? You did not? This is his grandson. This guy, just to show you what money can do, you will find every very famous person in the world invite him to meet with him. This is the Queen of England. You see what money can do? So imagine how much money they made from assassin business. Look. all the scumbags in the West. They are shit attracted. Yeah, those are Ismaili. But just to let you know, Ismaili are not the same as the rest of Muslims. They fart at the Quran. They drink vodka more than water. They call themselves Muslims. I used to have in the school, a bunch of, kids my age, who they are Ismaili. And I went to their houses and they came to my house. And the first thing I noticed that they don't care about Islam at all. I mean, what Islam? They don't pray. They don't, they are, by name, they are Muslims. All right. Actually, they were very friendly with me, just because I'm a Christian. But they are very careful with Muslims getting inside their house. They don't even allow Muslims. And Muslims, they hate them. Muslims, they hate them. So, like, yes, they call themselves Muslims, but in reality, they are zero Islam. They have nothing to do with Islam. All right. And they are considered as a Shia, but again, they have nothing to do with Shia, nothing to do with Muslim, but they are supposedly Muslims. You see the assassin business, what it can do? And here you notice how those kings and princes, and they are just a bunch of trash. Just because you have money. Let me ask AI, how much money this guy he have? But I don't know if AI can understand me. How much worth is Aga Khan? Okay. According to AI, is $13.3 billion. This is only the cash. Yeah.
Hello,
Hello, hello.
can you hear me?
I do.
Yeah, so I have read a lot about this Hassan
Uh-huh.
Sabah, and I just wanted to add that Omar Khayyam, the poet, the famous Persian poet,
Uh-huh.
was his friend, very close friend, and after the castle, the incident happened in the castle. They just they got separated from each other, and they were classmates as well. When I was in Iran, I actually went to that castle. It's a crazy place. It's just really crazy. And the Aga Khan you mentioned in Canada, because I live in Canada, Aga Khan has a museum here. It's called Aga Khan Museum, which is all about Persian antiques here. And the guy has lots of organizations in Canada as well.
Sure, sure.
I think, yeah, I mean, as you said, no one can stop him. He can do anything he wants.
Yeah, in Canada, actually, he can decide who will be the prime minister. He is very, hold
When you
on.
travel as a family,
Commercial. Yeah, he is very, very money. Money. If you have money, you can do a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, just one question. It's I mean, it sounds stupid, but I'm so curious about that. It's about camel urine. When they drink camel urine, they drink it directly from the camel, or they use mug or glass or something.
Well, they don't talk too much about it, but I am guessing that during the time of Muhammad, they used to drink it from the penis of the camel right away. Like, but they use like a container, not necessarily holding the penis of the camel, because you cannot control the camel when he's going to piss, right? It's an animal,
Yeah.
so you have to wait until the camel start pissing, and then you put like a container or something underneath, or you open your
Okay.
mouth, or you open your mouth under the penis and have fun, golden shower. Yeah, but by the way, it's proven to be very healthy to drink camel urine. This is why the leader of Libya, Al Qaddafi, he looks so handsome, you know, because he drank camel urine every day. He was the smartest between them. Stupid people. Anyone remember Al Qaddafi? All of them, they are the same as the Hashash. They want to assassin. They want to, like this Qaddafi. He have oil. He do not need to do the drug business. But his people, they are the first pirate USA they fought against. The first time the Marines, or let us say the American Marines, they have a war abroad. It was with the Libyan terrorist, the pirate. All of them are the same. Look at this. Look at this face. Am I heard, guys? You hear me in Discord? Yeah, the Muslims, they wait for any ship, like now in Somalia, the pirate. This is what the Muslim used to do for a living, all the time. Those are the ones who capture the black African and they sell them to European. Libya, Morocco, Tunisia. I mean, this is what they do for a living. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Yeah, so this Al-Hashash, or they call him Hassan al-Sabah, he made a fortune of money, and he was one of the most scary individual in the Middle East. Not because he have a powerful army, but because he have a powerful assassinators. He want to kill you, he will send you someone to kill you. This is what he do for a living, assassinate. So this castle here, the castle of death, why they call it castle of death? Because simply, this is where all the command of death come from. You are a prince, you are a king, you are an a landlord, you are rich. Every one of them is waiting for the moment. This guy, he sent his message, say, pay me this. If you pay him, he will not touch you. All right? If you pay him, you are fine. This is how they made the money. He became extremely filthy rich. Pay and you will live. Some, they did not listen and they thought, okay, we have army, we have soldiers. He cannot come to us. How he can come here? This guy, he is so smart, so sneaky. So he recruit young men. They come to his castle. He train them, and then he make them go and join the army of the enemy as soldiers. And then the soldier himself will assassinate the king. Because who wanna work as a soldier anyway? His dream is to come back to the castle where is thousands of women, beautiful women, naked. All day long you do nothing. You don't do any work. There's slaves who cook, slaves who clean, slave who do laundry. Those young men who they are going to do the assassination, they don't do any work. He gave them a few hours a day of teaching to be in control of them. He is the same as this guy, the one who called himself the Mahdi these days, But this guy, like, is a moderate one. Abdullah, you know. Yeah. Like Muhammad. Muhammad, this is what Muhammad do too. Muhammad in chapter 9, verse 29, he says, fight those who don't believe in Allah in the last days until they pay the jizya. You pay, you live. You see, in fact, the mafia in Italy, I don't know how many of you knows how it came to existence. When the Muslims kicked out of Italy, the Muslim, they used that to be the mafia. They go around to the Christians, say, pay us to protect you, or we will kill you. Protect me from who? From us. Right? This is the same. The Hassan, the assassin, Muhammad, the prophet, the false prophet, all of them, they are the same. You pay us, you live. So when the Arab being kicked out of Italy and Europe, the gangs, they took over. They said, okay, now we will take over the business. The Arab used to come every day to collect money from you. From now on, we protect you. You don't pay, we kill you. This is how the Italian mafia started. From the Arab. They learned that from the Arab. Criminals copy criminals. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? We have a Muslim here, but he don't want to join us. I don't know. If you are a Muslim, you'd like to join us, I debate only Muslims who do not know much about Islam. If you are very strong in Islam, I cannot debate you, sorry. I debate only weak Muslims. Like, you know, I debate only weak Muslims, Zakir Naik, Lili Da'wa, Mimi Hijab, all the trashy who claim to have knowledge about Islam. Or orang-orang ustaz from Indonesia.
Tapi ayat ini sudah 1400 dibaca terus.
Chop, chop.
Kenapa?
Apa?
Penting. Wahai orang-orang yang beriman.
Orang-orang. Ini orang-orang. Do we have any Muslim from the orang-orang society would like to join us? I love to debate you orang-orang. Anyone from the orang-orang? We have here some people, they claim to be Indonesian, but they are not really truly Indonesian. Like Lisa, she thinks she's Indonesian, but she is not. Originally, she is an Arab, but she is hiding her identity. She claimed that she is Indonesian. She knows 2 words. She learned them from me. Orang, and the second one is orang. And then, you know, if you talk to her in Indonesian language, she have no idea. You know, like in the other day, I told her, get some falafel. She said, orang. I was waiting. I told her, get falafel in Indonesian, you know. Like I told her, orang falafel. And I was waiting, like, well, okay, 1 hour, 2 hours, falafel never come. I said, didn't I tell you, you know? She said, yeah, orang. Until now, the falafel never come. Don't understand what I'm saying. Don't listen to them. I'm the only original Indonesian here. Do we have any Muslim from Indonesia, from, you know, orang ustaz would like to talk to us? What this guy is saying to you Muslims? Don't die like infidels? But aren't you the infidels who kiss black stones? Who say shahada, praising a man with God? You claim Allah as your God, but you associate the name of God with the name of man? Huh? What's wrong with you? Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Look like today we are not. today, but today is Wednesday. For them it's Thursday. Today they are writing the homework. Muslim, they have sex with their wives only once a week, and Thursday. Muslim women don't allow Muslim men to have sex with them all the week, only one day a week. That is Thursday. Any Muhammadan? And I'm not joking, by the way. And not only that, there's a conditions, because in case you do not know, if you have sex in the beginning of the month, you are in trouble. You know, in the middle of the month, and the beginning of the month, at the end of the month. So even that, if it's Wednesday, Thursday, sorry, still you cannot do it. You know, that's it. Let's see. Like if you remember here, all of this is about sex, when you can have sex. Oh Ali, so Muhammad saying to Ali, all right. All of this, the teaching of Muhammad to Ali about intercourse. Oh Ali, don't have intercourse with your women at the beginning of the month. Oh Ali, oh mommy. So okay, I cannot have it in the first week of the month. When I can do it then? Neither in the middle of the month. So now the week in the middle of the month I cannot have sex with her. Neither at the end. So the last week of the month I cannot have sex with her. So when I'm going to have sex with my wife, what will happen if I do that? Or else insanity, leprosy, dementia will hasten to her and her child. Now we know what happened to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. By the way, how Prophet of Allah he knew this? Just a question, ask yourself, be honest. If he is not a truly God, prophet, why and how he was able to know the source and the reason for all kind of illness and diseases? So guys, if you are married, you are a Muslim, don't have sex with your wife in the beginning of the month. I will do it for you. Okay? I don't want anything bad to happen. Please. Your safety is very important for me. Call me anytime. All right? So like, it's the beginning of the month, your wife is horny, you cannot do it. Haram. Haram, brother. Just call me. We are here for our customers. Do we have any Abdul? I mean, we have to do is help the Muslims. What's wrong with you people? Why are you laughing? You see, the hadith says clearly, you cannot, he's saying you, as a Muslim, you cannot have sex with your wife in the beginning of the month. It doesn't work for me. I'm a Christian. For him as a Muslim, if you do that, he will be in trouble. So I'm trying to save them. And then they will have his wife, she will have a cute baby.